Do you suffer with tension headaches, stress headaches, or migraines? Because I'm going to show you in a second something that I like to do to get rid of them. Well, relieve the pain, not get rid of them, because it's not a miracle. If you're new here, I'm Laura, I'm a somatic coach, and I help women rebuild self-trust after toxic relationships. Because of the stress of toxic relationships, your nervous system is completely out of whack when you're in it and after it, because when you're out of that relationship, it doesn't just automatically reset and go back to equilibrium. You have to do a lot of work to try and get it back to a healthy level where you can move in and out of stress and not stay stuck in the stress for too long. And one of the effects of a toxic relationship is you can deal with chronic pain, things like autoimmune diseases, neck pain, tension headaches, migraines, because you're just so full on hypervigilant all the time that there's just like so much stress running through your body that it leads to effects like that. And I've actually got a bit of a headache this morning, not because of abuse. It's stress related, and I had more than one drink last night. I had 3 drinks in total, and because I'm in my mid-30s, I get punished and get a bit of a hangover. And I've already tried having paracetamol and that's not worked. So I'm going to show you what I do when I do have a headache to get rid of some of the tension, because you can just feel it in your forehead, and it's really distracting pain. And what I'm going to show you that I'll do, it's going to sound really counterintuitive. I think that's the word. And I'm actually using more pain to get rid of the pain that I'm dealing with. Bear with me. Have you seen one of these babies before? Shakti map. I actually have an affiliate link. If you're in the UK and you want to purchase one, then I'll put the code in my description. Shakti actually do specific ones for headaches, but I'm a cheapskate, and I also never have a fixed abode, so I need to be able to fit everything in a suitcase and a hand luggage bag. So I just have a Shakti mat and I use it for everything. So when I have a headache, this is what I like to do. Also, I'm in my Ricky Gervais black t-shirt era, so you will probably always see me in black t-shirts because I don't have any other colours anymore. So what I like to do with my Shakti mat, so I just place it on the ground and I then put my forehead on it, which it sounds mad, but it's so relieving. And I'm just going to explain before I go ahead and do it so that you can hear me. Well, actually, I've got a microphone on. You will hear me anyway. But yeah, I'm just going to explain what I do. So I literally place the front of my forehead on here and I let it rest for as long as I can bear, but I try and aim for at least 1 minute. And then I will move my head to the side and try and get like more of the left side as well. Don't know if I can get as far as my temples. And again, I'll try and like rest it a little bit there, and then I'll do the other side on the right. And then I sometimes just lean forward and back and just like, I really try and like get all the little spikes to get these like areas. And look, I don't know the complete ins and outs of this magic mat and why it helped, but when you find it difficult to get in touch with your body and to like notice the sensations, sometimes things like this can help because you're forced to notice a spike in your skin. Like, you will feel that. So it can be helpful to use tools like this in the beginning when you're trying to get used to understanding your sensations. And I think what this does for me is it intensifies the pain and it gives me another focus. Instead of me thinking about the tension in my headache, now thinking about the spikes. And then I'm trying to also notice what's shifting for me. How am I before I put the spikes on my forehead? This sounds absolutely mad, isn't it? Versus how do I feel afterwards, which is what somatic work is. It's trying to notice these things that we do unconsciously throughout our day and bring attention to it and noticing what we're doing. I also am really paranoid I'm going to have a builder's bum. Hopefully not anymore. So yeah, I'm going to do that now and I'm going to show you. So you just want to take a really nice deep breath as you ease into it and just see how much of your weight can you allow on your forehead. So I've also got my hand stretched out, so it's not like I'm just balancing my head on there. That really would be quite intense. You just want to just notice it. Just notice if there's anything like releasing in your head.
and I can feel like some tingles, some spikes. And the way I'm imagining is like these spikes are just freeing up some space instead of trapping the pain in one area, putting the pain everywhere. I'm diluting the pain because I'm giving it more spikes to do that with. That's how I see it. I'm sure Shakti might have a different opinion, and that's fine. I'm not trying to be the most correct person doing this. So I'll just lay like this for a bit. It's probably been a minute. And then I start tilting my head to the left. I find it's more painful on the sides of my head. If you try this, a minute might be a bit too much for you, but I practice this regularly, that these spikes just don't feel that painful anymore. And then I'm going to shift over to the right side and just like see what you notice. Sometimes the longer you stay on it, the warmer it feels. And then I come back to the center, have another little press, and then I move forward and back. Forward and back. So yeah, you just want to try and do this for, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes if you want a time to focus on, or 1 to 3 minutes. Just go at your pace, what feels right for you. Don't go pushing yourself to do it if it's agony, because that's not going to benefit anyone. And in a minute when I get off, I'll show you my crazy little bumpy forehead from doing this.
Oh, I already feel some relief. It's so lovely. So yeah, look how crazy that is. All these little bumpies. I probably look a bit hazy because it is really relaxing. I would have said the pain of my headache before I started this was maybe like a 7. And I think I've reduced it to about a 5. My head feels like it's got so much more space. The pain doesn't just feel like so focused there. I've freed up a bit of tension in my head, and like it feels like a good warmth to it as well. And look, this isn't a one size fits all. Not everyone is going to like this. And I'm literally a daily user of Shakti mat. I use it for so many things, mainly on my back and my neck. But sometimes when you've tried paracetamol and you've tried drinking loads and nothing is shifting it and you can't stop feeling this pain, you want to try and see if you can find something else to do. Well, that's like going outside and just going for a brisk walk and just trying to like pay attention to like what is it that your body needs right now, or what is this headache maybe telling you? Maybe you've overworked on your laptop too long. Guilty. I know mine is related to having more drinks than I usually do. I don't really drink that much alcohol these days, so when I have 3 drinks it impacts me despite drinking loads of water. So I was a bit desperate because I felt like this headache lingered since I got up 6 hours ago, whenever. I don't actually know what time it is right now. So yeah, it's another tool in your toolbox to help manage these things. And when you're dealing with chronic pain, sometimes we can't just get rid of it. And it's more about thinking about the day-to-day, what's within your control and what can you try? What are the things that are available to you to use to help with that? Maybe it's even just having a bath or a shower, or just stepping away from your tech and just getting outside, but try and find some sort of relief rather than just suffering in it and judging yourself and getting irritated that you're not doing anything and you're resting. But just tune in to these pain signals, don't ignore them, and see what you can do to help relieve them. So yeah, this was my thing that I like to do, and it sounds really crazy. I'll leave the link in the description if you want to check out any of the Shakti products. But the mat is my go-to because you can use it for so many things. It's so versatile and it slips really easy into your luggage. And I think I've had it in my hand luggage before. I don't think it's a problem to take it through airport security because I know you've got to be careful with spiky things. If you want more of these videos, by the way, on how to use this and the different techniques, and just to explain why it benefits me and what's going on, then let me know in the comments and I can make another one. Thanks so much for watching, and please like and subscribe. I think that's what people tell you to do. I should probably start doing that. Bye.